Columbo. Who was it? How did it end? And where exactly did the trench coat come from? I can explain. Paul here. My Peter Falk impression comes at the end, too. I'm sure you'll be waiting for that. Yeah, the TV show that made trench coats and cigars iconic. A classic that has left an indelible mark on TV history. Airing from 1971 to 78 and then sporadically until 2003. Oh, but it began way before that. In 1960, the character first appeared in a TV episode called Enough Rope on the Chevy Mystery Show, played by Brett Freed. That series introduced us to the seemingly disheveled but razor-sharp detective, Lieutenant Columbo. The character underwent a bit of refinement before Peter Falk took on the role in 1968 in the movie Prescription Murder, and that led to the series we know today. Let's dive into the world of Columbo, shall we? Okay, what was Columbo? Columbo was, it was not really your typical whodunit. Instead of focusing on the mystery of who committed the crime, it was How Catch 'Em, where viewers knew the culprit from the start. The real thrill was watching Columbo unravel the case with his cunning and persistence. Oh, he was good. The show was part of the NBC Mystery Movie series that became a staple of detective television. The characters, there weren't a whole bunch. I mean, the heart of the show obviously was Lieutenant Columbo himself, a homicide detective with the Los Angeles Police Department. Columbo was a master of appearing bumbling and absent-minded. You know, I do the same thing. But he did it while meticulously piecing together the puzzle. His signature line, "Oh, just one more thing," well, that was often a precursor to a revelation that would trap the suspect in their own lies. Oh, Columbo's character was defined by his rumpled trench coat, ever-present cigar, and his beat-up Peugeot 403 convertible. Yeah, that car'd seen better days for sure. Take a look at it. But it was reliable for Columbo. So how did this masterpiece end? The original run of Columbo ended in 1978, but the character was revived, as I said, several times until 2003. The final episode, Columbo Likes the Nightlife, aired in 2003, was against the backdrop of the rave scene, a nod to attracting a younger audience. Despite the modern setting, the essence of Columbo did remain unchanged. That was good. The show ended not because of a decline in popularity, but largely due to Peter Falk's desire to move on. After the natural conclusion of his contract. Falk's portrayal was so iconic that it was hard to imagine anybody else stepping into Columbo's shoes or trench coat. Some tidbits, Columbo featured an impressive lineup of guest stars, including the great William Shatner, seen here, yeah. Also, later was Shatner's buddy from Star Trek universe, Leonard Nimoy. Columbo also dealt with Johnny Cash and even Dick Van Dyke, seen right here. He made an appearance on the show in a great episode called Negative Reaction. Each guest star brought their own flair to the series, often as a criminal mastermind Columbo had to outwit. Little more trivia, well, a running gag throughout the series was Columbo's mysterious first name. Yeah, everybody just called him Columbo. It was never mentioned on the show what his name was, adding to his enigmatic persona. However, Eagle Eye fans noticed the name Frank on his badge in a few episodes, so yes, he was Frank Columbo. Oh, and his famous line, just one more thing, it became a cultural touchstone, often used by Columbo to catch the suspect off guard. Oh, it was great, yeah. Just when the killer thought Columbo had finished questioning them, he'd hit him with that line and nonchalantly, like it was just an afterthought. Yet, it may have been the one question Columbo wanted answered the entire time. Oh, he knew what he was doing. It was a testament to his methodical approach and his ability to make the suspect underestimate him. All right, and it worked. And about the trench coat, Columbo's coat was as much a character as Columbo was. Peter Falk reportedly brought the original coat in himself. He bought it and it became a signature piece of his character's wardrobe. Yeah. There was a period in the 70s that if you were wearing a trench coat, there was going to be at least one person on the street that said, "Hey, Columbo, how you doing, Columbo?" Yeah. That happened to me, even though I was just a kid. I still thought it was funny. Columbo remains a beloved series, not just for its clever plots and memorable characters, but for its unique approach to storytelling. It taught us that appearances can be deceiving, and that sometimes the most unassuming person in the room is often the smartest. And I love the word disheveled. Oh, just one more thing if I could. Could you subscribe to my channel, would you?